Welcome to Average Dude's Slow Pitch.
Yo, Hendler here with Average Dude's Slow Pitch. Today we're getting a chance to bring out two different USA ASA bats. We've got the Easton Alpha 12.75 barrel loaded, so it's gonna be like a half-ounce end load. And then we got the all-new 13-inch balanced axe Disturbance. This is a flared handle model. We're gonna go ahead, as always, throw these on the tester here at the end. We didn't bring the tester out with us today. We have limited time on this field, so just didn't really have time. So we don't have starting compressions with these, but we've yet to see any real compression issues with many of the ASA bats. So stay tuned after we get back to the house and you'll see the compressions for that one. But with both of them, we'll get the 52 swings, try to push it right up to about 100 swings on each bat, and then kind of go from there. Today, we're out on the field that we've been using lately. It's somewhere around 360-ish all the way around. We got a little bit of wind. It should be going away based on the forecast. We'll see. But as far as the way it's blowing, we've got it blowing pretty much into the first base dugout, maybe a little bit more just towards right first base dugout, whatever. But either way, let's get our swings on these, see what they're all about. Come back with final compression, final thoughts. All right, we're gonna start with the axe Disturbance. Again, we're swinging a 27 ounce today. This is a 13-inch barrel, balanced model.
95 miles per hour.
Okay, well, it's definitely got axe carry. That's for sure. Holy moly.
83 miles per hour.
I've already PR'd on 52s. I've taken 3 swings.
92 miles per hour.
Oh yeah. It's definitely got the traditional axe carry.
97 miles per hour.
Yeah, so it's definitely got a stiffer feel. I mean, it reminds me that I'm swinging the USSSA models, but obviously we're with 52 balls, which I really like kind of the feel of it there. So far, the forgiveness you expect from axe, the carry you expect from axe. Not even sure if we fully caught the sweet spot yet. We'll get enough swings to kind of get used to where that sweet spot is, see if it starts large, needs to be broken in, whatever it might be. But so far, even with a balance, this 27 to me feels a little bit more like a mid-load or even a quarter ounce, which I like because I'm not usually a typical just true balance fan. But I think this will work for pretty much anybody who wants either the balance, or if you're just somebody who doesn't want that extra end load on a lot of the bats, this is definitely a good option as well.
77 miles per hour. 94 miles per hour. 94 miles per hour.
Yeah, super consistent for sure.
80 miles per hour. 98 miles per hour. 94 miles per hour.
Yeah, that'll do. I mean, again, good feedback. You know exactly where you're catching it. The only thing I've found so far is either this barrel, like a lot of the axes, is just kind of one giant sweet spot so far, or the sweet spot is starting a little small on it and needs to be broken in. We'll see that with the final compression and kind of where it's sitting. But either way, tons of consistency there, tons of carry. And like I said, I mean, we'll see on those last couple if we catch one that feels drastically different and can kind of figure out exactly where that sweet spot might be located.
102 miles per hour.
There's the sweet spot. Yep. Slightly different feel there, but like I said, even when you aren't hitting the sweet spot, which we haven't been hitting the no kidding one the last few swings, still tons of carry and tons of forgiveness.
79 miles per hour. 95 miles per hour.
Yep, and that was a little more towards the hands, but again, there's that forgiveness. Still get good carry.
102 miles per hour.
This last one here.
101 miles per hour.
Yeah, so that'll wrap it up with the axe Disturbance. Again, I mean, it's an axe for you. So what I really like about it, to me, this one has a little bit of a better feel than the end-loaded Disturbance. A little bit of a stiffer barrel, better feedback. Honestly, I think the performance is probably right on par with the other one, but sweet spot's starting a little bit small, but when you catch it, as we saw there, triple digits pretty easy. Even when you miss, it was 95 plus. So tons of forgiveness like the normal axes. Other than that, we'll get it back to the garage. Final compression, final thoughts. Let's hop over to the Easton Alpha. All right, the Easton Alpha, again, 12.75 loaded. This is a, actually, I don't know what handle's on this because it's not down here on the handle like normal, so I will have to have that info for you by the end.
77 miles per hour.
I'm used to seeing them obviously down here on the handle, but this one's numbered instead. So we'll get that answer for you on the flex handle. I'm assuming it's like the Alphas that are sitting at, I think they're 180, but I'll let you know when we get to the final thoughts.
102 miles per hour.
Shee, a little 102 knuckleball.
89 miles per hour.
Oh, ASA PR, there you go.
103 miles per hour.
Oh yeah, this feels really, really good.
84 miles per hour. 102 miles per hour.
For an ASA, this might be one of the highest, like average velos. I think we're sitting in the hundreds with it.
88 miles per hour. 95 miles per hour.
That's not even sweet spot. That's the crazy part. It's a little low the sweet spot, but yeah, so far, I mean, outstanding feedback. You can feel, I mean, I know it's not a fit, but whatever the little nonlinear tech is they use, you can feel it compressing, giving it good exit velo carry. But so far, a really good option. And this reminds me a lot of the Easton Tantrum, or yeah, the Easton Tantrum USA ASA as well, as far as that kind of sound and overall feel. And this one does have the soft knob as well.
Oh, get it around.
82 miles per hour. 103 miles per hour.
And that sweet spot's so easy to find, easy to control. This could, this might join my bag with the Tantrum and then figure out which one I like better.
Oh,
90
that's
miles
nasty.
per hour.
Jesus.
105 miles per hour.
Woohoo! I think the all-time high at ASA is 108. I want to say it was with the pier, but this I think could possibly get there. I mean, it's warmer weather now. I can't wait for us to do our little showdown.
88 miles per hour. 102 miles per hour.
Gee, 102 elevated. Yeah, this thing is a lot of fun.
84 miles per hour.
Real good.
100 miles per hour.
We're done. We went parking lot with the ASA ball. That's it. Yeah, so Easton Alpha. This thing, I mean, it's a missile launcher. Tons of forgiveness. Sweet spot's huge. Good carry. Even on the couple I caught low on the hands, we were still pushing 100 miles an hour, which is kind of crazy for the USA ASA balls. But like I said, we'll get these back to the house, throw on the tester. Again, if you missed out, let's say on like the Easton Tantrum, this gives me a real similar feel there. Same specs, 12.75 loaded. Again, I'll find out exactly what handle it is. That might be kind of the difference between the two, but I'll make sure I let you know between the testing portion, final thoughts. But great option with both of these. Let's get them back to the garage and we'll talk about it in final thoughts.
All right, up first, let's see where our balanced axe disturbance is testing at now that we've got about, we went to 75 swings here on each of these models. We were using Hot Dots, ZN Hycons, Evil, the tournament edition one, so the actual USA stamp balls. And I think that's about all that we have left in there. And this one's still sitting way up at like 270, which on the conversion chart puts us at 1675. So still tons of wiggle room before you have to get to that 1450 mark for being a linear bat. Versus we've got the Cotton Candy, is what I'm going to call it, Easton Alpha. I believe this is a Smash It Sports exclusive. I'm not 100% positive. But either way, on this Alpha, this is a non-linear, and this one can be 1050. So obviously, we're going to see drastically different numbers here on the testing portion. And on this one, we're sitting just a hair under 200. So like the 196 mark, 1350, 190 mark, 1325. Either way, both these have tons of wiggle room. We'll talk about them here shortly in the final thought. All right, and that wraps it up for the special edition. I'm calling it Cotton Candy Alpha here. And then the Axe Balance Disturbance. Obviously, big difference between these two. We got a non-linear test in 1050 is kind of the passing range. And then the ASA Disturbance is a linear, so it means it needs to pass at 1450. And as you saw there in the final test, no issues with either of these ones. And with that being said, not meant to obviously compare these ones to very different bats as far as kind of performance, feel, linear, non-linear, all that kind of stuff. But figured, hey, we've been having a whole bunch of bats we've had to get out there. People have been requesting kind of all these different bats. Why not just kind of throw a video together with two of the ASA bats that I figured were going to perform very well, and we weren't wrong. So starting with the ASA Disturbance, whether it's that linear tech or just the fact that they've been able to kind of transfer that USSSA kind of tech into their ASA models. This one to me, even while we're swinging the 52s, felt to me like I was swinging kind of a USSSA bat with the Pro-M. So I think they did a real good job of getting this to perform the way you want to, especially if you're somebody who's used to the USSSA side. Very good sweet spot, tons of forgiveness. With the balance model, I found it very easy to control, which is typical with kind of the balances. For me, I'm not usually a huge balance fan. Sometimes I find it difficult to kind of get the proper lift, not kind of come through the zone too quick, anything like that. But here on this one, 27 ounce again, felt pretty darn true. And to me, it does feel like it's almost got a little bit of a mid load, but not so much so that you don't feel like you're getting a true balance. It's kind of on my mind, a perfect kind of blend there. But a very, very good option, especially for somebody who likes the axe line of bats and you've been looking for something to use. Now you've got this as an option, obviously in the balance side, or you can go even with the debacle dual stamps. Any of those are going to be great options. And then over here on this side, this Easton Alpha, for those people who loved it last year, I didn't seem like there's very many of them, hard to find. Outstanding options. You saw, was absolutely destroying the ball. We saw not only great velos, great forgiveness, tons of carry, just an all-around really good option here. I do think for me personally, this is going to be kind of a slight step up over the Tantrum, but they do have slightly different feels to me. This one, I believe we looked it up and was a 190 handle. Tantrum's a 180 flex handle. So just a very slight difference there. That could be part of it. For me, I do like the stiffer bat, so that could easily be the increase in performance there. But either way, a really good option if you're looking for something right now in the USA ASA world. Maybe you're like me, you've got a couple monsters ordered that are haven't kind of come in yet, and you need something. Season's obviously kicking off. For a lot of people, you may even be in the heart of the season at this point. This is going to be a really good option. I know they're limited, numbered out of 600, so head over, grab you one of these before it's too late. If you need help trying to pick one of these up, let me know. Got some connects to help you out there. For the ASA Disturbance, you can head to headbangersports.com, discount code ADS, or over to axbat.com, discount code I57. That helps out the I57 Axe team over there, AA conference. Got a bunch of good friends over there. Steve Robs plays on my military team with me, things like that. But either way, two really good options for the USA ASA side of things. Hopefully you kind of enjoyed the video, helped you make a decision on maybe you want to pick one of these up, or maybe now if you were leaning towards something else, you've decided to go with that other model you've been eyeing. Either way, if you need help grabbing anything at a discount, fast shipping, all that kind of stuff, you head down the description of the video. We've got a link tree that's got a whole bunch of links, codes, things like that to get you the best price, best shipping possible. Or as always, don't hesitate to reach out. If you want to compare these against other bats we swung this year, head over to averagedudesslowpitch.com. We've got the ranking system up there. These will get updated on there almost immediately. And then here within the next probably 2 to 3 weeks, I'd expect the full breakdown on all the bats. You'll see that on the far right side of the rankings, to where you can now see kind of what we thought about them and a little bit of a mini summary type of thing. We're just trying to get caught up on the reviews for you before we kind of spend extra time there on that. But either way, thanks for checking out the video. Thanks for supporting the channel. Have a great day.
Thank you for watching Average Dude's Slow Pitch. Remember to like, share, subscribe for more content.